Alaikum. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to solve Cambridge O-Level Mathematics 2024 October November 2025 paper 1, that is non-calculator. So this is part 1 of complete past paper solution, where we will carefully go through the first 13 questions step by step. I'll explain each concept clearly so you can not only get the correct answer but also understand the method behind them. If you're preparing for your exams, this video will really help you improve your problem solving skills and boost your confidence. So let's get started. Let's start solving questions. Question number 1. Calculator must not be used in this paper. Question number 1 says, write down the reciprocal of 7 by 2. So we will write its reciprocal and it will be 2 by 7. How? You just need to flip this fraction. Question number 2 says, some children record the number of hours they each spend watching television one day. These are the results: 1, 2, 2, 2, 6, 7, 7, 8, 10. Write down the mode. Mode is most frequent value. In the data set, I can see 2 is appearing thrice, 7 twice, 8 and 6, 1 and 10. They appear only once, so its mode will be 2 because it is repeating 3 times. And no digit is repeating other than this. One of the 9 children, total are 9 children, is chosen at random. Find the probability that this child spent more than 6 hours, greater than 6 hours watching television on this day. So we are not going to include 6. The values that are included will be 7, 7, 8, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 9 children spend more than 6 hours watching television that day. Next question is, a shirt costs $24. Okay, in a sale, the cost is reduced by. This $24 is the marked price actually. Cost is reduced by 15%. Okay, so we are not going to pay 100%. We are going to pay 100% minus 15%, like 85% in total. 85% of marked price. So we will calculate 85 by 100 multiplied by 24, and that will give us as $20.4 after simplification. Write down. Next question, question number 4. The diagram shows by straight line 3 horizontal parallel line, 1, 2, 3. These are horizontal parallel lines and 2 sloping parallel lines, 1 and 2. These are 2 sloping parallel lines. Okay. Find the value of P. Give a geometrical reason to explain your answer. So let's quickly revise a basic concept of 2 parallel line and 1 transversal line. If they are intersecting, then their interior angle add up to 180 degree. This is the rule, and these are called co-interior angles. Co-interior angles, and they always add up to 180 degrees. So if we apply the same rule over here, like on this 2 parallel line and 1 transversal line, so this angle and this angle, they must add up to 180 degree. So P will be equal to 68 degree because co-interior angles add up to 180 degree. Next is find the value of Q. Give a geometrical reason to explain your answer. So value of Q, again, if you consider these 2 lines like this pink, so you can see this angle and this angle, again they will be co-interior angles and they will add up to 180 degrees. So this missing angle, let's say it is x degree, it will be 68 degree. Now there is another rule. If there are 2 parallel lines and one transversal line is cutting those two parallel lines, then one this angle and this angle will be equal. And reason is their corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. So it's mean that this one, if you see over here, so this angle and this angle must be equal. So Q degree is equal to X degree, and X is our 68. So Q is also 68 degree. And what will be the reason? Reason will be corresponding angles are same. Corresponding angles are same. The table shows some people travel to work, some travel by cycle, by walk, some travel by car, and some travel by bus. Complete the table. We are provided the number of people who travel by cycle and their pie chart angle. Okay, but we don't know how many total people are there that travel to their work. We can get the total value. How? Total is equal to, let's say it is equal to X. Okay, and that total can be calculated 20 out of total, let's say X, multiply by 360 degree, and that will give you the pie chart angle of 120 degree. If we adjust it from this side to get the value of X, so it will be 120 divided by 360 into 20 will give you total value. Okay, so we can shift X over there and 120 can be shifted over here. So X will be equal to 20 times 360 divided by 120. And upon simplification, our X will be 60. So there are total 60 people who travel to the work. Okay. And now out of 60, 20 travel by cycle, 20 travel by walk, and 25 by bus. And how many travel by car we have to calculate. So, okay, we got total are 60. Okay, those who travel by car will be 60 minus, add up the values that travel by other means, like 20 plus 12 plus 5, 16 minus 37, and that will be 23. So there are 23 people who travel by car. Now we have to calculate the pie chart angle for car and for bus. And for car, how we will calculate it, let me tell you. So 23 for pie chart angle, 23 out of 60 travel by car. Multiply it by 360 degree, and upon simplification, it will give you 138 degree. So you will write 138 degree. Likewise, you will calculate value for angle for bus. So for bus, 5 out of 60 travel by bus. So you will multiply it by 360 degree to get the value for bus. So it will be 30 degree. You can check your answer whether the angles are correct or not. If you add up all these pie chart angles and they all add up to 360 degree, it means you have calculated correct. And mine is correct because I had checked and they all add up to 360 degree. Now, question number B says you have to complete the pie chart to show the information in the table. Let's do that. So I adjusted the protractor on screen. For cycle, it was already done, and for this is what I have calculated by using the protractor on screen. So this is walk, and it is 72 degree. And this is by car, that is 138 degree. And this is by bus, that is 30 degree. Got it? Okay, next question is question number 6. Sam buys some chocolate Okay, he eats 2/7 of the chocolate. The mass of remaining chocolate is 350 gram. Work out the mass of the chocolate Sam buys. Let's say mass of the chocolate Sam buys is X. Total mass is X. 2/7 of the chocolate is eaten. Okay. So eaten, mass of the chocolate that is eaten, it will be 2/7 X. So leftover mass is 350 grams. And how this 350 leftover will be from the total mass, that is X, take away eaten max, that is 2/7 X. And it is equal to 350. 7 minus 2/7 X is equal to 350. 5x is equal to 350 multiplied by 7. And x will be 350 multiplied by 7 divided by 5. Upon simplification, x will be equal to 490. So 490 was the total mass of the chocolate that he buys, out of which 2/7 was eaten and 350 was left. Okay, let's move to the next one. Car hire. $40 per day plus 0.30 per kilometer. So this is the hiring plan. Emmy hires a car for 10 days. Okay, for 10 days, she travels X kilometers in total. So for 10 days plan, 670 will be equal to 10 times 40 per day. Okay, plus X kilometers into 0.30. Okay, so 670 is equal to 400 plus 0.30 x. 670 minus 400 will be equal to 0.30 x. It will be 270 equal to 0.30 x, and x will be equal to 270 by 0.30. And upon simplification, it will give you 900 kilometers. Describe fully the singular transformation that maps a triangle A onto triangle B. So we can see triangle A is actually, look, triangle A and triangle B, they are opposite to each other. Okay, it's flipped. So it is reflection. One thing, it is reflection. And reflection about x-axis, y-axis, we have to check that. So look here, this is -3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th unit. So you will find the midpoint, and that will be this point. So reflection about x is equal to 1. So this is exactly the mirror reflection about this point. X is equal to 1 straight line. Now, next part of the question says, draw the image of triangle A after a rotation of 180 degree about center 0, 0. That is our region. And we know that rotation of 180 degree about region will change our x and y coordinate to -x and -y. So we will first find the vertex, like coordinates of vertex of the figure A. So let's name it ourselves P, and it is on x-axis -3 and on y-axis it is 2. So -3 and 2. And let's say this is Q, and Q on x-axis is -4 and on y-axis again it is -2. So +2. It will be -4 and +2. And let's say this point is R, and its coordinate on x-axis is -4 and on y-axis it is 5 positive. So if we apply this strategy, x, y change into -x, -y. So our P will turn into P dash, and P dash will be positive 3 and negative 2. Okay, let me write it over here so that I can draw it properly. So P dash will be positive 3 and negative 2. Q dash will be positive 4 and negative 2. And R dash will be positive 4 and negative 5. Let's draw these points over here. So P dash positive 3 and negative 2. So this will be our P dash. Q dash is positive 4 and negative 2. So this will be our Q dash. And R dash is positive 4 and negative 5. So it will be over here. We will draw straight lines. And this is the reflection, the rotation of figure A about the origin 180 degree. Let's move to the next one. Now, question number 9, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, work out an estimate for the value of this. We have to do either round up or round down, but we have to fix it to one significant figure. So 102.5 square root, it can be rounded to 100 square root times 8.7 can round up to 9 and 27 can round up to 30. So square root 100 can be written as 10 into 9 over 30. Upon simplification, it will give us 10 3 times 30 and 3 times 9. So our answer is 3. Next question is, a circle has a diameter 12 centimeter. Find the area of the circle. Give your answer in terms of pi. So diameter is equal to 12 centimeter. We know that radius is 1/2 of diameter. So half of diameter will be 6 centimeter is its radius. Area of the circle will be equal to pi r square. Radius is calculated as 6 centimeter. So pi into 6 square. They are asking to give the answer in terms of pi. So it will be 36 pi centimeter square. Next question says, a bag contained 10 plums. The mean mass of 6 plums is 50 grams. And the mean mass of remaining 4 plums is 40 grams. Calculate the mean mass of all 10 plums. Okay, here the students do a very common mistake. Let me show you how. Mean mass of 6 plums. Okay, x bar. Mean is represented by x bar. X bar of 6 is given to us as 50. And mean mass of 4 plums, like x bar of 4 is given to us as 40 grams. Okay. What do the students commonly do? They will do like this. X bar of 10 will be equal to mean of 6 plus mean of 4. Mean mass of 10 plums will be equal to mean mass of 6 plums plus mean mass of 4 plums. But let me tell you, this is not correct. These are not equal. And we will be solving it differently. How? Okay, mean masses are given to us. We can calculate sum of masses of 6 plums from there. So mean mass of 6 plums is actually equal to sum of masses of 6 plums over 6. So x6 is given to us as 50. Sum of masses of 6 plums over 6. And sum of masses of 6 plums can be calculated as S6 will be equal to 50 times 6. That will be 300. Likewise, we can calculate sum of masses of 4 plums. So S4 will be equal to mean, like x4, mean mass of 4 plums times 4. So it will be like this. S4, mean mass of 4 plums will be 40 times 4. It is 160. Okay, sum of mass of 4 plums will be 160. Now, what will be the sum of masses of 10 plums? Okay, that will be equal to sum of the masses of 6 plums plus sum of the masses of 4 plums. So, sum of masses of 10 plums will be equal to 300 plus 160 and it will be 460. Now we can easily calculate mean of 10 plums. Mean mass of 10 plums, and that will be equal to sum of 10 plums, sum of the masses of 10 plums over number of plums that are 10. So S10 was 460 over 10, and it will be 46 grams per plum. Okay, mean mass per plum will be 46 grams. Next, we have question number 12. The diagram shows empty container. The container is a cuboid of width 10 centimeter, length 8 centimeter, and height 9 centimeter. Okay, this is W, this is L, and this is H, height. Water drips into the container at the rate of 6 millimeter per second. Find the time in second it takes to fill the container. Okay, fill the container mean it fill the whole volume of the container. We don't have volume, so we have to calculate the volume first. And we know that volume of cuboid is equal to the product of its width, length, and height. So 10 times 8 times 9, that will be 720. And now it is filling at the rate of 6 millimeter per second. So we will divide it by 6. Okay, and it will be equal to 120 seconds. Next part is work out 2 whole 2/3 plus 3 whole 3/4. Give your answer as a mixed simple form. Mixed number in its simplest form. So these are mixed number, and we will convert these mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 3 times 2, 6. 6 plus 2 will be 8 over 3 plus 4, 3, 12. 12 plus 3, 15 over 4. Both denominator are different. We will make the denominator same. And how? We will time it by 4. If we are timing it by 4, we will time the numerator by 4 as well. And we will time here by 3, and on the numerator over there we will also times by 3. On simplification, this will be 12. 32 plus 45, and it will be 77 over 12. We can do long division to give the answer in mixed fraction and simplest form. So it will be 77 inside, 12 outside. 12 6 times 72, 5. So it will be 6 whole 5 by 12 in its simplest form. So we have just finished the first half of this paper, but the real challenge is coming next. Yes, I would say the real challenge. So in part 2, I'll solve the trickier questions where most students lose marks and show you exactly how to avoid common mistakes. Make sure don't miss the video. Thank you.